Jada Pinkett Smith says Chris Rock once asked her out amid rumors she and Will Smith were divorcing.
If we don't talk about it, we're not going to get to the other side. Things are just going to stay in the cracks and fester.
Jada makes the surprising revelation in her upcoming memoir, Worthy, out October 17th. And in a new interview with People, she claims the comedian once called her up and said he'd love to take her out after reports swirled that she and Will were calling it quits. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, aren't you and Will getting a divorce? I was like, no, Chris, those are just rumors. He was appalled, and he profusely apologized, and that was that. ET has reached out to Chris for comment. Jada's claim comes a year and a half after Will struck Chris live on stage at the 2022 Oscars after he made a joke about the actress's shaved head. Chris stayed tight-lipped about the whole thing, addressing the incident for the first time publicly earlier this year during his Netflix comedy special.
Everybody knows, yes, it happened. I got smacked like a year ago. Last week, I got smacked in the Oscars by this mother.
During the special, Chris referenced the cheating rumors that surrounded Will and his wife in 2020.
That his wife was her son's friend, okay? Now, I normally would not talk about this, but for some reason, these put that on the internet.
I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely.
She hurt him way more than he hurt me, okay? And who's he hit? Me.
I was just glad to see, after what happened and all the trauma and stuff, that he emerged stronger.
I'm glad he's getting a chance to be seen and appreciated.
Now Jada tells People she hasn't spoken to Chris since the slap, but she's optimistic about a reconciliation. I just hope that all the misunderstanding around this can be cleared up and that there can be peace.
It takes practice to have those difficult conversations with kindness and consideration. The more that we talk about it, the more we can purify these subjects and bring them into something new.
Also in the book, Jada reveals she and Will have been secretly separated for 7 years, something she opened up about to Hoda Kotb on Today.
In 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
right,
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
yes,
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
But despite their challenges, Jada pledged to work through any obstacles.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
Will shared a similar sentiment to ET nearly a decade before they broke up.
Divorce is not an option. We're gonna be together. So we're gonna figure out how to be happy.
As for Will, following the Oscar slap, the actor issued an apology and resigned from the Academy.
There is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment.
And something tells us there will be more shocking revelations to come when Jada's book hits shelves October 17th.